Hey, welcome back. Training day 16. We're well into week 3 now. As you know, our theme has switched to lifestyle. All right, remember that boot camp example I gave you way back in the beginning? The kid who goes off to boot camp and he comes back and he looks dramatically different. Remember, a big piece of how he got that way was these lifestyle changes. Always having to walk everywhere he went. All these extra calories he was burning throughout the day. It's not just the exercise and the nutrition pieces. Those are huge factors, don't get me wrong, but if you want those jaw-dropping results that I know most of us want, you got to throw in all 3 pieces of the fitness pillar. Okay, so here's our little fitness pillar. We know that, right? 3 pillars of fitness. Lifestyle is what we're going over today. Today we're going to give you a class on healthy hobbies and simple steps. We're taking it from that abstract idea of, oh yeah, you can burn a lot more calories doing things throughout the day, to this is exactly how many calories you can do. We're going to give you a downloadable PDF file at the bottom of this blog. You need to download that, kind of go through that little exercise and start brainstorming some ways, whatever fits and makes sense for you in your life. You need to write those down in the exercise. And if you'll go to freedieting.com/tools, or you can just Google any calorie counter, you can start playing with these numbers. If you're a numbers guy or a numbers gal, you can start playing with these numbers and seeing, you can type in 20 minutes and you can pick whatever activity and see how many calories you're going to start burning when you do these things. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in a few examples. First of all, whenever you have off days, you know with us you only get 4 workouts a week, and I think that's more than enough, okay? But whenever on your off days, they're not just sit on the couch all day days, right? You don't want to waste your time doing that. You're going to regress from all the hard work you've been putting in from your workouts. Your rest days should be active rest days. Continue to burn calories, okay? Here's some few examples of some healthy hobbies you can do. Anything that's going to get you out the door and get you moving is beneficial. But just a 1-hour game of basketball, go outside in the front yard with the kids, shoot around, play basketball with the kids, that's 509 calories for 1 hour. Gymnastics, we do that a lot. We bring our kids in the gym and we just practice different gymnastics moves, play with them on the rings, the pull-up bars, do some handstands. Just play and do some gymnastics with your kids or by yourself. That's 407 calories for an hour. Flag football, always a fun one, 627 calories for just 1 hour. Golf, if you're going to walk and play golf, that's 337 calories an hour. If you play a full 18 rounds of golf, it usually takes about 4 hours. That's 1,348 calories you're going to burn. Tennis is another good family sport you can play, or you can go out by yourself and play this one. 1 hour, 572. Remember that just metabolic burn rate for 1 hour is only about 100 calories. So all these are so much better, and plus they're just going to keep your body active and in that fat burning zone on those off days. So when you're on your off days, remember to make it active rest, not just lounge around and rest, okay? You only want about 1 day a week for that. Maybe Sunday. I usually choose Sunday. I sit around and don't really do a whole lot. But most of the week, you want to be doing these healthy hobbies, something to get you out the door and keep you active, all right? Now let's transition over to simple steps. These are things that you can do even on your exercise days. This is those Monday through Friday, I'm at work. Little things that I can kind of implement that are going to have a big influence on my calorie burn. So on your exercise that we sent you today, you'll see there's a section for when you first wake up, mid-morning, around lunchtime, afternoon, and evening, okay? So I just kind of put in some things that I can do when I first wake up. I spend about 10 minutes doing some quick calisthenics, a couple of push-ups, some sit-ups, a couple of squats, maybe go for a short 2 or 3 minute run or jump rope. Just spending 10 minutes of doing some calisthenics in the morning, first of all, it gets your metabolism running smooth. You start burning a lot more calories, and it gets you woke up and ready for the day. You're not dragging around, hating life for the first 4 hours of the day until you get that 18th cup of coffee in you. No, it gets you woke up and ready for the day right off the bat. So that's a really good one to implement. Then about mid-morning, if you have a chance, if you're in an office or anything like that, where about mid-morning, if you have that 9 o'clock break time that most people have, go for a little walk. You know, clear your head, bring some note cards with you, think about what's going on at the office, what are some things you can come up with, whatever. Just go mindlessly walk for about 15 minutes. That's another good one. And you can do any of these things you can think of. You can put them all in. You don't have to follow my example. This is just my example. Lunch, it's always good. You know how after lunch you kind of start getting tired again? If you'll eat that light lunch, stuff we're supposed to, the fruits and vegetables, lean meats, nuts and seeds, those kind of things. If you eat that light lunch and then go for a quick 10-minute walk and then get back in the office, you'll be amazed at how the second half of your day is going to start to feel compared to when you ate those high glycemic index carbohydrates, that greasy hamburger and all that greasy french fries and a soda, and then just went and sat back at your desk. You know how you feel like you would give anything to take a nap about 2 or 3 o'clock? You implement this right here, that light lunch and then a quick 10-minute walk, you're going to completely see a lot of results. Your results are going to be a lot higher in the office. You're going to feel completely different for the rest of the day. All right, that afternoon, if you can do 5 minutes of jump rope, that's a go in. That's easy. It's 5 minutes. I have a jump rope I carry around in my truck with me all the time. If I'm waiting on somebody or whatever, I'll knock out a couple of jump ropes. And then in the evening, another go in. You always want to do something after you eat just to kickstart that metabolism back up, right? So in the evening, if you can start eating a little earlier, what you don't want to do is eat right before you go to bed. Start eating a little earlier in the evening. We like to eat around 6. We eat our dinner, and then we go for a family walk. We hook the dog up on the leash, and me and Kristen, the 3 kids and the dog, we all go for about a 20-minute walk. Another awesome way to burn a lot of calories. So just by implementing these little things that really didn't take any other time away, what was I going to do? Sit at the computer and check my Facebook or check an email. Instead, I went out and did these things, and I burned an extra 503 calories. Okay, if you're eating the right way, that's a whole meal right there you just gained by implementing some simple steps. Okay, so take it away from that abstract, yeah, it'd be great if I could move a little more and get those jaw-dropping results, to no, I'm going to download this exercise, I'm going to brainstorm, and I'm going to start doing these exact things every day to increase my calorie burn. And in my off day, I'm going to make it active rest. I'm going to start implementing some of these healthy hobbies to really boost up my calorie burn on my off days. I'm staying active, that active rest, okay? Some tips, tricks, and tactics real quick. These are easy ones. When you go to the grocery store, or when you go to the store in general, don't drive around for 20 or 30 minutes. There's studies that show cars will circle the parking lot for a ridiculous amount of time trying to get that front row parking. This is a free workout right there. This is a free calorie burn. When you go to the grocery store, any store, park in the very back. That extra distance you've got to cover to get to the front door, that's just extra fat that's coming off you. Okay, that's sliding to the right a little further that day. So don't stop wasting time trying to get that close parking spot. Park in the back on purpose. Okay, be that person. Some other tips, tricks, and tactics. You want to get plenty of sleep every night. Okay, at least 7 hours. I know it's hard in our day and age. Everything's busy, fast-paced. Try to get at least 7 hours of sleep. Your body needs that time to properly recover. Plus, it's going to re-energize you and give you plenty of energy to make sure you're hitting those workouts and having energy to do all these other things the next day, okay? So try to get at least 7 hours of sleep every night, all right? Stairs is another awesome free workout. Why would you take an elevator unless you're just really crunched for time and you got to go 28 floors? I get that. But if you're just in the library studying or at work, you've got stairs that go up 2 or 3 floors, take the stairs every time. That's an awesome free workout that's there for you every day. And you think running up the stairs one time doesn't add up, but you start implementing all these things, parking in the very back of the grocery store, taking the stairs every time I can, not driving my car to the mailbox, walking to it, taking a walk with my family after my meal every day. These things really start to add up and you start seeing results way faster than if you don't implement these tips, tricks, and tactics, these simple steps, and these healthy hobbies. And I'm going to leave you with one last thing. You'll remember our little car here from week 2 when we were talking about exercise. Remember how I said if you drive 100 miles and then the guy who leaves his engine running is going to burn a lot more calories? Okay, and that's true. We want that afterburn effect from our exercise. But now think about you're leaving it idling for 24 hours. Okay, so you're leaving it idling for 24 hours with that afterburn effect we talked about previously. But now think about every 20 to 30 minutes you run out there, you hop in the car, and you're hitting the gas pedal, just revving it up. Boom, boom. All right. So now not only is it idling, but every now and then we're going out there and we're doing things to speed it up. Think about how much more fuel you're going to burn when you do it this way, okay? If you have any questions about this, like always, let us know. Send us an email, hit us up on Facebook, and we'll get back to you, all right? Good job. Training day 17 tomorrow. See you guys later.